Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Compliments of the season, wishing you a happy Christmas and a prosperous new year. My name is Ezekiel Nathan Uhiguluwashi, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Nexus podcast, 100.1. Today, I'll be giving a very big shout out to various friends who have been on me, yeah, with me throughout this journey. First of all, I'm giving a big shout out to Patricia. Yes, my number one fan. Yeah, she's always been supporting. So thank you, Patricia. To my sponsors of the Nexus podcast on your WhatsApp status, Pelicent and Sir David Udwelebor of TJ Empire. Thank you very much. And to the DND podcast, to the Jews podcast, you guys are great. Thank you for always, like, you guys, I look up to you guys and you guys keep me going. To I Said What I Said podcast, the Honest Bunch, to other podcasts out there, thank you for being models for me to follow and work on my podcast. To other friends and family who I have not mentioned personally, a big shout out to you. To Sir Daniel, yeah, I can't forget Sir Daniel, who has been there. We've done podcasts together, and he's been bringing people for actually to do podcasts with me. A big shout out to you, sir. To Ayo, we've had a podcast with Ayo. Ayo Mikun, I call her Ayo Mikun of Nations. Thank you very much. And I may not be mentioning, that's why I'm just giving hand. I'm do like that. So a lot of people I would want to mention, to my parents, to everyone from ECMT. I would love to put it like that. From ECMT, thank you. To all those who listen, to all those who like. How can I forget? Tamno Williams and Tamno Edwards. Oh, good. A big system, a big pillar in the Nexus podcast. A big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. I would be tagging some of you guys. To others, I may not be able to tag, but know that this is a big shout out and a big compliment to you guys. Thank you so much. One thing I want to say before I wrap up this session of the Nexus podcast, and before I say maybe this might be the last episode for the year 2025 on the Nexus podcast, is that find a niche. Just find an art. I saw something on a friend's status, and what it said was like, it was a video, and a woman was like, everyone left their art because they actually want to pay rent. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. Everyone left their art because they actually are looking for jobs, 9 to 5, and other things that they could do to pay bills and sort out themselves. So they forget their art. And what I'm trying to say is that you can actually do your 9 to 5, you can actually and also do your art and do it. From a series I just finished watching, he was able to combine his academics with his hobby, which is basketball. So you can actually do that. So don't leave your art behind. Take up those arts, take up those things you love doing, take up all those things you love doing and do them. And one thing I would tell you is take the criticism. Yeah, take the criticism, take the feedbacks. Don't always like look down on the feedbacks or the criticism. Take them very well because they are actually useful tools. When I did the first one, I got a lot of feedbacks and criticism, which now has helped me improve on myself. And I know I'm still growing. I'm still going to improve. So to others who I haven't mentioned, thank you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Thank you. We are open much more for your feedback, criticism, and opinions. This is the Nexus podcast, and this is Ezekiel Nathan. Like I said, this might be the last episode on the Nexus podcast for the year 2025. And a big congratulations to everyone who passed out, who had their personal parade this year, to friends of mine, and lots more. To those who got married, who traveled, congratulations. Thank you so much.